to Channel the Future Tarot. Today we're going to do your love reading from the 13th to the 19th for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Leo. Cue the spotlight, Leo, because your love and connection is directly in it this week. Whether that's going to be for the good, the bad, what's to come, I'm not entirely sure yet, but I feel like there's an energy of connection, spotlight, I feel good energies, but there's some intensity there. Let's see what's coming for you. Peace, love, health, and wealth. This is a general love reading, Leo. For the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Leo, take what resonates, toss universe what does not. It's not meant for you. That is completely okay. Check the other signs and other placements. And the readings that go along with that. Okay, as you can see, we did a smudge and a sound sort of clearing of the energies here, so it gives the cards a nice clearing. As I was meditating, Leo, on your energy, this is a very, I feel like I kept seeing like that song kept playing, you know, I'm too sexy for my shirt, and I feel like there's a sense of you strutting and owning your stuff, really owning some confidence, and I like it for you coming into this. So we're going to take a look at what the overall energy for you and your partner is. Then we're going to take out a row of your energy, a row of your partner's energy. Feel free, like I said, don't force anything to fit, so roll reverse to make it work. And then we'll take out a clarifying row. There you have that. And then we will, the World card coming to a completion here of something. Like I said, there's a real intensity here. Now, the World doesn't mean like completion is an ending for you. This is just a new beginning, a chapter that's sort of growing. It's a growth chapter in terms of love for you. And I think it's great. I sort of lost track of what I was saying before that. I kind of just veered off there. But what I'm saying is, yeah, so then we'll do a clarifying row, and then we'll take out an oracle card to finish it off, okay? Squirrel. Anyway, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Leo. For love, for February 13th to 19th. Show me the cards I need to see for Leo. Alright, we got that Six of Cups in reverse. Letting go of the past, right? And I think that's a good thing. And for me, I think you're no longer holding on to things that, you know, were sometimes keep us stuck or stagnant. Or just in that nostalgic realm of the good old days, right? We've all been there. Got that Three of Cups celebration coming in. I like it. We have Valentine's Day just around the corner. So this is a time for celebration in love in all ways. And you know, you are a passionate romantic, you know, most of you at heart, and I feel like that is something that you love to have. But then the Five of Cups comes here. So what is the piercingness through the heart? So something maybe, you know, like I said, there is a sense of this, like at the spotlight, there's something that happens here, that, you know, puts this relationship in the spotlight. Now, whether it's good or bad, for all of us going to, you know, vary. That Ten of Wands coming in, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, that's your energy, endings and new beginnings. But I think it's a good energy for you. Well, it's a blossoming energy with that Ten of Wands. It's not so restrictive, but it also says to me, be careful, you know, of the sort of, you know, thorns and you know what comes with the roses, right? And now we have this Four of Swords coming out in reverse for you as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck as well as that Eight of Cups in reverse, and then the Death card, transformation. So underlying energy suggesting, you know, there is a sense of maybe you thought you were going to walk away from resisting the change and walking away, and there's transformation that's happening here, but I don't think it's necessarily negative transformation or that there's like a breaking up, but for some of you there may be, but let's see what's coming in for your partner's energy here, and then I'll get a better, it's coming in for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Leo, and their partner energy. You know, this completion could be the fact that, you know, you maybe are sort of amicably coming to a settling here. I don't see a lot of animosity or anger in this reading at all. We got the Awakening. This is Judgment, Blossom. In traditional tarot, this is the Judgment card. You know, coming underneath that Six of Cups. So in reverse. Ooh, got that Devil card coming in underneath that Three of Cups. Sort of mastering their emotions. Heart in a cage, I feel like, for some of them. And this could be what's causing this restriction and this, you know, issue, joy and stability coming in underneath that Five of Cups for you. So that's what's questioning here. That's what's causing disappointment. There is something that is sort of preventing them from, you know, getting that joy and stability, even though they, you know, may strive for it, working for it. There's some needs to happen here. This is the Chariot Wow card coming out. That's a Chariot move in traditional tarot, but it is the Chariot card. You know, out of 4 cards, they have 3 major arcana. So whoever this is experiencing a lot of swift, quick-moving energies this week and needing to focus on that base chakra energy to get realigned, coming in underneath that 4 of Swords. The Six of Cups coming in on the bottom of the deck. Some challenging times, but love is there, right? There is a huge connection here that if they kind of simply love and look back on the past, I think there is a sense of understanding and completion, or sort of. Let's clarify. Can I clarify Judgment, please? Can I clarify Judgment card? For the clarifying Judgment card. That 4 Swords comes out again. There's a lot of worry there, and the worries, can I clarify that Devil card, please? There's a lot of worry here, but is it within their mind? Like, is it, you know, you both got it, right? But you're sort of, can I clarify that Devil energy? There's a Five of Cups again. So you both are facing a lot of the same energies. There's a lot of disappointment, despair, hurt here. Can I clarify the Chariot card, please? The Nine of Cups in reverse. You gotta move towards the happiness, but I believe that both you and them can provide the joy and stability. For me, I feel like there's a sense of that Queen of Swords in reverse coming out with that Five of Cups. A lot of fives. You got 555 out here. Angel number 444 as well. This is definitely something that is, it is really in the spotlight. Something that you have, one or both of you have been holding back, resisting, and not saying here in this relationship. 4 of Pentacles coming in, another 4. Whatever is not being said is what's sort of been kind of causing tension. Something is about to sort of implode here. It's in the underlying, but I feel like there's a lot of hurt, but nobody's really saying anything. Maybe this is what is coming to this completion here, right? And for some of you, I feel like it's been a long time coming, if that's the case. And that, you know, you've been sort of processing this period for, you know, a long time. But I feel like there's also a sense to sort of, there could be a wedding or anniversary that it needs, something is acknowledging here. But this is the time that should be to celebrate. You know, it is Valentine's Day and ever, but I feel like there is an energy of acknowledging, supporting partnership. In a wider sense, there's a sense of wanting to set out on an adventure, setting something out here to do that maybe you haven't done. I feel like there's a sense of trying to fix or recover this relationship. That's what the supporting energy says, that you guys are trying to, you know, work this out, maybe together, and you both aren't necessarily starting out realizing maybe the level of pain that's here on one or both sides, right? There's a Sun and Scorpio energy with the Six of Cups in reverse, and I feel like there's need to try to separate that current reality from those past experiences, Leo. Stop defining yourself in love through those old patterns and old ways of being. Honor the past as part of your story without getting stuck in the belief that it is the whole story. You know what I'm saying? We often do that because we believe, or that, the repeating is just meant to repeat, right? And without even recognizing that we're doing it. And it sort of keeps causing in a lot of issues. This is a period of growth here that's happening with this blossom, this judgment card for them, because this is a time where, stretching, believing what is possible, and knowing in fact that all things are possible, right? There is a sense of truly awakening to what's needing to be said. Matters of the heart, they need tending, right? And I feel like the people involved in the relationship have to be willing to trust and open themselves up to each other. And that's what's causing this worry, this stagnance, this issue here. With the proper amount of love, it can, nurture into these relationships. But I feel like only you have the power to be ready, and I feel like there is a lot of baggage here from one or both that is causing a lot of stagnance in this relationship, and maybe more than just stagnance, some real downtown issues here. This Four of Swords is definitely, like, it is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's reaching a milestone here. There's a recharging energy before the next phase begins. There's an energy to clear your mind, sort of meditate. Don't allow negative thoughts to percolate here. This need to celebrate this Three of Cups is a positive energy as well, because I feel like, this is a Mercury and sort of Cancer energy, but this is, the immeasurable ways that love kind of permeates our life, right? In our romantic relationships, romantic sexual love is also important, but there's always other values of intimacy here. So this is family and friends, right? This is your reminder that, reflect on your depths, your magic, your beauty, and bask in, all the kinds of love you have, right? The people that you love and adore. And turn to them in the times when I feel like it is important. Because when your partner is going through this sort of moment where I feel like there's sort of identifying, releasing the fears around love here again. Fear, doubt, they prevent relationships from going forward, right? And flowering, and they restrict, they confine. That is preventing this relationship from moving forward. And that fearful heart definitely closes in upon itself, right? It only sees negativity and doubt. And your fears can sort of make you question your value here in this relationship. And I feel like these thoughts, if not controlled, manifest more of the same, and it becomes a never-ending destructive cycle, right? And that's essentially what the devil is. So mastering those thoughts, it's time to take action on that. Master your fears. You have to first identify them. And what fears about love they have here, and it's truly being hurt or left in a sense again. Maybe there's a sense of giving up freedom because their freedom was a restricting part of the past for them. Finding it difficult to speak up about their needs, whatever it is, it's sort of time to address the issues and sort of work through them together. Because otherwise it's causing sort of an issue where, the other partner is starting to feel like something is wrong with them here. This Five of Cups is a situation isn't turning out the way, you guys expected. There's a lot of regret, sad energy here. Before you guys get completely lost in that energy, there are opportunities here to salvage and move forward when you're ready for them. But you're going to have to pull yourself out of this Five of Cups yet again here, energy. You move from the Five. It's definitely a sense of moving in this despair. You're both going through it and just in a different form, right? This Five of Cups is a Mars and Scorpio energy, but it's one of the paradoxes of existence is that to feel the depths of love, you have to be willing to face the depths of heartache and pain, right? This is the energy of loss hangs heavy and heartbreak seems imminent, and if it's not already putting on a show, right? This is a time of nostalgia, longing for what's been, but, of thinking of the pain over and over again, it's digging the knife into the wound, right? It's imperative here, Leo, to recognize the pain you're leaving behind, but you shouldn't sink into emotional energies that excuse distressing behaviors. Open your eyes to the way that you're causing yourself here to suffer, Leo. Witness the pain, name it, release it, and take what it's teaching you and move on, right? Remember that the underworld, experience of heartache you're experiencing reflects the amount of love you have in your heart. And that's true, right? And, move from it, because they're seeking joy and stability. Move towards joy and stability. And I feel like they're opening up to you, right? They want this to be you. And working towards those goals right now is very important. This Queen of Swords, In reverse for you guys is you're both trying to get out of your head, which I feel like in a sense is going to be a little bit of a good thing and bad. But you're both allowing each other to dominate the energy, or other people maybe to feel like you're showing weakness. There's allowing your emotions to get the better of you here in this situation. Reconnect with your inner strength to create that positive change so that you guys stop allowing your emotions get the better of you, and then eventually saying things that at the end of the day you wish you could take back, but we all know you can't. And sometimes those are the worst things of all, right? This is a Saturn in Sagittarius, this 10 of Wands, but this is, to try too hard in love is to pull the teeth of bait, right? To struggle against your own power and your own potential is just painful. This is a mirror to the struggle, the last steps in recognizing what is real, right? This represents fulfillment in the realm. So we're looking at a combination of vision and, energy, right? Following the path of least resistance. The more tightly you hold on to how things should be, the harder it is to birth them into reality, right? So go inward, see what you're clinging to and what you need to release and move towards it. It's definitely apparent here that there's a sense of really moving on and towards what's very much needed. This is a Cancer energy here coming out, but this is a Chariot in traditional tarot. But, mastering discipline, focusing that effort here, proactive regarding this relationship. This is all about action. So if your relationship's not moving in the direction you wish it to, well, you could change the course, right? What is required to shift direction and perspective here is going to, need to be looked at. Now, this Nine of Cups in reverse is wish fulfillment's there, but you're sort of preventing the wish fulfillment because you guys are kind of constantly ruminating, stuck in the past, circling back through it. Rather than looking outside for the happiness, look within. What does success look like? How do you define this relationship, right? And if the outside world is not bringing contentment, change your definition of what success is. We always get stuck in what we've been taught success is. Well, it is only, the way successful to, at the end of the day, how we feel, right? This Four of Swords, this is Jupiter and Libra card, but in reverse, I feel like it's time for rest and solitude is kind of over here. That, the next steps have to be taken, but only with the knowledge and wisdom that you kind of absorbed. What was the point of all this anyway? Take that step back and observe it, and balance your chakra energy here so that you guys can get back on track. And I feel like they're working towards that. And sort of bringing this pentacle vision, working on the fours, the foundations of what's important, and that's really good. And I think as you guys continue to do so, you'll, focus on the good. There's being very financially cautious, saving money, being careful. Money works best when it's in a state of flow. So you're making sure you're putting out, good thoughts. You guys are working towards this. I don't feel like there's no sense of walking away here. But, that'll be different for everybody, right? But some of you guys are going to really get through this and you're going to do it together, but you're both at the same stage, exactly. And I feel like if you guys just sit down and talk to each other, you'll realize that there's so much more passion. There's so much here that is worth saving, but it requires that energy of dedication, right? And, commitment, like I said, right? You have the commitment. I feel like both are committed here. That's another four energy. Foundation strong here with these fours coming out of Leo. So making sure you're really focusing on what's important, your foundations, your commitment. It always is easier to think that, grass is greener on the other side, but it is not. And grass is greener where you water it. And people often forget that, right? Spiritual maturity happening through this as well for you guys. There's a sense of real growth. And if you look at the card there's a couple, spiritual maturity, because you guys are working through this together. Resolving conflict. There you have it, Leo. This is great. This is the time where things are going to be put into the spotlight, but it's to kind of put them to bed and just kind of move through in a really beautiful place in love. I'm happy to see that for you. Until next time, namaste.